All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, fresh off of Kill Taylor and fresh off of Shut Up and Scribble, Mr.
I'm
Taylor
putting my toe
Stubb.
spacers in.
You should need them after that. How are your toes right now?
My big toe's wrapped up. I'll show it in a second. I mangled it.
Fantastic.
It's like fucking look at that thing. I got it all fucked up.
Ah, dude.
But my right one's not bad at all. Fuck that guy. Can't believe he would have the audacity to beat me, fucker.
This one, I literally, this one was the funniest. I put this way above the first Matthew episode.
Good.
This was so funny. Like, you guys were so, your make fun of people game, your shit talk game was fire tonight.
on
Like,
point.
it was fire.
We
The
had some
one-liners, even Tyler, bro. Like, Tyler was in it to win it today. It was
a good
amazing.
show.
My favorite part is when you're literally talking shit about banana hammock guy for all through his second round, and once he finishes the burpees, and jumps back into the water, or when he gets out of the water from the second round, all of a sudden, all you guys just fucking change.
We're like,
You're like, oh no, it was amazing. The shit talk beforehand was amazing. It was great.
Savon does a really good job of like staying in character.
Mm-hmm.
I still am like, I'm happy, and then I realize I might lose. I'm like, fuck this show.
You're like, go slower. It was
Exactly.
amazing.
Yeah.
My attitude changes so hard, but it was good. I definitely don't get as bummed, and I'm not. Fuck. I'm only bummed about that one because my swimming looked like ass, but
Dude,
it is what it is.
That guy, he was just good. He looked like a Greek god out of, he was chiseled out of something. I don't even know what. I was straight for 5 seconds. Like when he, like when Sevon was like, hey, show that thing. And he jiggled it. I was like,
Wow.
holy crap.
So I didn't get to see it, but I heard her listening to it. And she also told me like Chase tried to.
That was great.
Which was awesome. And then there was a girl that just came on just to get some time, like
to show her butt, right? Didn't she come on to just show her butt in a bikini?
That was us. Yeah, that was us. She was like, hey, I'm in a bikini. All right.
Like,
but you guys trash talked her too the entire time, and they like those girls took it like champs, so they got what they wanted. It was awesome. It was fire.
Yeah,
I loved every second of it.
They know what they're signing up for. The minute that they, reach out for the link, they absolutely know what they're. And if they don't, welcome.
Yeah. Hey, I'm sure she's a great person. I think her name was Sarah, but holy fuck, you need to do some more burpees.
You showed a whole commercial, and she still didn't finish the first round of burpees.
That was hilarious.
The commercial. It was so
funny.
good.
Yeah, that was funny. So,
what's up, guys? Just disclaimer. Taylor has full control of the back end today. So comment at your own risk. If you rile him up, it's not my fault.
Yep.
And good luck with that. Hey, Judy, what's up? Omar, you're back. What's up, bro? Olivia, what's up, girl? Kenneth, my guy. Kipping it. Good to see you guys. So yeah, let's get into it.
Where do we start?
Crazy. No, we got to start at the beginning. We got to start at where were you?
Okay.
When you found out President Trump got shot?
Me and Lizzie were at some friend's house having dinner, and my phone started blowing up, and I was like, holy shit, guys, I think somebody just tried to assassinate Trump. And at first I didn't believe it. I was like, no way. And I saw the video, looked real as fuck. So I'm like, holy shit, somebody shot Trump. And then I saw the picture and the other video of him going, fight. I was like,
blood down his face.
I was like, maybe this is fake. And then I watched the video of him getting shot 5 more times. Like I watched it several times. I was like, damn, that does not look fake at all. The only thing that looked fake was like, he was like a caricature of himself going, fight.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. So we, it didn't disrupt too much, but I was kind of just like, Lizzie was not phased. She was like, I'm not surprised at all. My friends were like, yeah, I'm surprised it's taken this long for someone to try. I'm sure it hasn't. I'm sure people have tried that they've stopped before this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure there's things we haven't heard about, like people trying to get in and then just getting crushed. But it was crazy. I was like, damn, I cannot believe this dude just got fucking shot. Last president to like attempt an assassination was fucking Reagan. Was the last time there was an attempted assassination. I feel like, which
Yep.
I wasn't even fucking born. So that's crazy.
Yeah, it was right before I was born. So yeah, but we were about to go live with Caleb when it happened,
wow.
and Bernie Gannon was in the comments just like, "Yo, Trump just got shot. Trump just got shot," and I was like, "Fuck out of here! Like, no way!" And we pulled it up on the screen. We're like, "Oh!" And the first thing I thought was, everyone's gonna say this is fake. And then you wake up in the morning. I don't know what you saw. I saw however many conspiracy theories that could possibly happen. Like it was WWE. It was, and then you know, of course, Hogan was at his RNC the other night. But the conspiracy theory I went to, because who does that? Who's like, hey, let's stage this. Please shoot me as close to my head as you possibly can.
Right. No fucking way. I don't believe that for a second. So people, I mean, is that where you went? That he staged it himself?
No, I didn't think so at all, because
right.
then I found out someone died from the bullets behind him.
Right.
And I was like, there's no way. Oh, let's just risk the crowd with real bullets and whatnot.
Yeah, no fucking shot.
I was like, there's no chance.
I also think before that, after that debate, after him fucking cock smacking Biden in debate, you would have to imagine he's like feeling pretty good. You know what I mean? I wouldn't think he's scrambling to the point to where he's going to fake his own assassination. Like, it's not to that point. That being said, how does a 20-year-old get within 100 yards of this dude with a fucking scoped rifle? That's a little sus.
He was good after the debate, right? Did you watch the debate? I felt like Trump was good after the debate.
Yeah.
And he was perfect too. He didn't make fun of Biden, really. He didn't talk a whole lot of trash afterwards. He just kind of stayed to himself. He didn't make it a circus. Right. He was good to go. No need to do it. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I don't think for a second that he had anything staged, that Trump had anything to do with anything. I do wonder. It's super suspicious that a 20-year-old has no social media footprint at all. Crazy sus. 1. 2, how does a 20-year-old, a fucking dipshit like that, get within 100 yards of a former president with a scoped fucking gun? If it was like a pistol, 100 yards, okay. But this is a fucking rifle with a scope. You're not concealing that. Like, that's fucking crazy. And then to not only that, but have him in his crosshairs. And then also the kid was in a BlackRock commercial.
Yep.
I mean, there are some things that are just like this. And you kind of not make sense.
It came out today that they kind of knew about it, right? Like they knew he was a little bit of a threat. There was something to do with where he was going to shoot up his school or do something to his school. So he was kind of, they knew about him beforehand. They knew
he said that. Where was that released?
It was in the Post. It was in the New York Post yesterday.
He had like a manifesto or something?
Not a manifesto. There was, like you said, there's kind of no online footprint. Nobody knows the motive as to why there is some online stuff about him looking up some of the other party members, some of the representatives. He was that was in his computer search as well, along with Trump. And so it kind of feels like if he wasn't going to be able to get to Trump, he was going to try to get to some of these other Republican representatives. But then also he did something where like he was pissed at his school or something too. And that was like 5 years ago or 4 years ago or something like that. So he was on the radar. Like
he's a weirdo.
Yeah, it was always, that's how I always feel about these people. Like these people are always on the radar. Something always happens. There's always a trigger and they just never do anything about it. I just don't understand why they never do anything about it.
He looks like a fucking school shooter, that's for sure. And I'm, not saying that lightly. The guy looks fucked in the head. And there's a look about you that you have. I don't know. Just maybe call me wrong. Tell me I'm fucked up. But the kid looked like he had massive issues. Jeez.
I would say, you want to get into this? I always love this. Everybody's starting to kind of bring it up a little bit. The asymmetric years. Did you see Biden's Secret Service detail had 0 DEI agents? Interesting. And then
you go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, because right after the shooting, when Trump went to the RNC, he walked into the RNC with like 26'4", 220-pound dudes just lined the aisles when he walked down.
Yeah.
And there was like no more, 5'3", 150-pound women in his detail anymore.
I would say that part I'm not as surprised by because, I mean, to put in perspective, apparently he had not been approved for like a full detail yet.
Yep.
Also, it's like in any profession, there are levels. Biden's not giving him the best of the best. And I don't even fault Biden for that. He's like, fuck this guy. It's my opponent. He's at some podunk Pennsylvania rally. You're not, I mean, I wouldn't imagine it's their right. It's the Secret Service job to imagine something bad's going to happen, but it's not necessarily Biden's job. I don't know. If I'm Trump, I'm probably not sweating that hard at a Pennsylvania rally either. It's not like he's in New York City or fucking, a place that hates him, or Chicago, where you would
He was safer in Harlem. Like he did
right.
that thing in Harlem. He was chilling. Like what?
So I'm not as surprised by that, and also not because there are people who are not great at their jobs, and there are people who fucking kick ass. And the president's team is going to be the absolute. Every person there is going to be the literal best, and probably everyone. And maybe this is not how it should be, but it doesn't surprise me that Biden would say, "Hey, give this guy fucking these shit ass agents," because they definitely looked like schmucks.
So how do you feel about conspiracy theory number 2, that it was kind of the Biden administration and the DE, like the head of the Secret Service is some DEI chick, I forget her name now. But do you buy that conspiracy theory that they were just like, hey, whatever, the slanted slope of the rooftop, we're not going to put people up there, but there were people in the building? That's weird.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know what to think of all that. My gut says I don't know much about Biden's history, but I don't think he's a terrible. I don't know. I don't view him as like this terrible, insidious person. I just think that he really has lost it. And I don't agree with a lot of his policies at all. I don't agree with his policies, but I don't know that I would go as maybe he is a piece of shit. I don't know. But
or at least the people around him are pieces of shit.
Right. I don't know. I don't know that type of act is like a Biden administration act. They don't strike me as having the kind of balls to do some shit like that. Whereas when I was like, whoa, the guy was in a BlackRock commercial, that makes a lot of sense because that's a company with a ton of fucking power that nobody knows about, where you could probably, I would imagine, if Boeing is killing people off, Boeing's nowhere near as big as BlackRock.
True.
Are you kidding me? BlackRock's got a fucking insane amount of resources, and who's it going to go back to? They don't have like I don't know that there's like this massive, I don't know. I mean, that just to me seems like 1 + 1 = 2. The kid's in a BlackRock commercial. They're probably like, who have we been in touch with in this? If there were a conspiracy, I don't know if this is the case. I just feel like the kid's had to have had help. He's 20 years old.
Yeah. All right, hold on, Jonathan. Let's get some of these. Jonathan Ortega, he's safe in Harlem because he's black. Fair.
I said some racist shit about Jonathan earlier today on the show.
Oh, I did hear that.
That was fucked up. Love you, Jonathan.
Olivia, whistleblower today, said the female agents were not Secret Service. They were drawn from HLS,
Homeland Security,
as detectives. Oh, okay. I have to look that up. Didn't know about that. And Rosie said something. That's the other conspiracy theory, is that it's like the Obamas run it like the same way the Clintons were still running it, like Obamas are still running it behind closed doors. So that's why they keep pushing for Biden to go. That was a thing. Because I think we talked about this last time. Obama said something like, if I could have a third term, I'd want to do it with a figurehead in place, not me be the figurehead. So I see why that's still riling around. And then the other one is just they've been calling Trump Hitler for the last like 6 years.
That's crazy.
That's the thing. That's the thing to me, is that one I kind of believe the most, is at some point after calling him a threat to democracy, Hitler, all those things, someone is going to take that to heart, believe that with mentally ill fucking things and then believe it's his job to try to take Trump out. That seems more likely to me than anything.
Yeah,
So,
that kind of stuff really pisses me off when it's, just people talking about one like hate speech,
yeah.
really on the left, talking about hate speech, censorship, inciting violence, fucking dangerous rhetoric, like calling someone a fucking Nazi, Hitler.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's not even. Oh, that's disgusting. He's not Hitler at all. It's not even close. He's not even. Jeez, that's just crazy.
But these are the same people that are literally saying, like, they're sad that that this boy missed.
Which is also fucked.
And I think that most of us, doesn't matter what side you believe, doesn't matter what policies you believe, going and trying to shoot someone just because you want to, and them surviving and not dying, and then you're sitting around saying like, "Oh, I'm bummed that they missed." Like, most of us don't
One
think
of
that
them,
that's
somebody said,
okay.
just glad they hit a Trump supporter.
Yeah, I
Like that was
mean,
one. Yeah. It just was
that
like,
father, like, and he is a decorated citizen and firefighter and all of that type of stuff. So to wish that on anybody, like, is hard to get down with. That's pretty shitty.
Yeah, it's just I wonder like where people like that, like whose fault is that? Is it their own fault? Is it, I mean, look, the media definitely has its massive role in creating this massive amount of hate and just outrage around Trump, like the demonization of Trump fucking derangement syndrome. People have it. That is a legit thing, and it's crazy because it's like pretty logical people. You talk to them about Trump, they're psychos. They can't hear
I was
anything.
that. I
Right.
definitely was that.
How'd you come out of it? How the fuck did you get out of that?
Oh,
Damn. So like literally so many. I tell the story all the time. I always just promised I would watch Sevon's shows all the way through to the end to try to understand what he was saying.
But what made you want to watch that? Because
I
some of these people they would see
wouldn't-
what he says and they're like, fuck that guy. He's
and
a
clip him
Nazi.
and turn him off. Yeah, I know. I think I had so much respect for him from the CrossFit Games and behind the scenes and all that stuff that I liked watching his CrossFit stuff. And then when he started talking about other things as well as CrossFit in the same podcast, I was just like, well, I think it was I'm gonna say having a kid just changes you. Like it really does. I don't know. My
But
uncle
there,
was as soon as they started telling me that men could be women and women could be men, because I even hated Ben Shapiro. I hated Andrew Tate. Like Andrew Tate must just be having a field day right now. Just be like, see, fuckers, I told you. Like, I don't like, there's some stuff I don't like that they say, but there's a lot of stuff that I do like, and I do understand that they say. And I think I just started to understand, hey, people have different sides to them. You can like one thing, dislike another thing, and it's okay. You know what I mean? Like there are some takes that Sevon has that I'm like, huh, I don't know. I don't know. I have to look at it more. I don't like I wanted to ask you too, what'd you think about is Jan 6 a riot? Help me with that. Cause I'm
I
trying.
put it this way. The fact that, man, I don't know. I know this. When I was at Granite Games in 2021, I went for a run before we started competition. And the street that my house was on, the Airbnb, this was in Minneapolis, St. Paul. Mile stretches, buildings burned out, boarded up, businesses done from the George Floyd riots.
Right.
These people on January 6th didn't go and destroy small businesses and other citizens' fucking property. They protested the literal fucking thing that you're supposed to protest. I mean, to my knowledge, you're protesting the government. You fucking pay for the government. If you don't like it and you're like, hey, fuck Biden, whatever, he got popular vote or whatever, we don't think he got the electoral vote or we don't want him as president, you're perfectly allowed to go and say that and protest. And they stormed the fucking Capitol. I think that there were there were a couple federal agitators fucking encouraging that. And there's video footage of these guys literally saying, storm it. And they got like their ball cap on and their fucking shades. Like, that's sketchy. Meanwhile, Trump was like, hey, peaceful protest, be safe, don't hurt anybody, all that stuff. It's I wouldn't call January 6th a riot. I would call it for sure protest. I would definitely say it got out of hand. Like they stormed the fucking Capitol, broke shit, and broke into offices. Like that's not exactly legal, but insurrection,
Yeah,
some
that's
retard in a fucking beaver suits insurrecting our government, chill.
see, my brain goes like if they all went there, sat at the Capitol, maybe pushed the gates open and just sat down on the lawn of the Capitol, or were standing and chanting and like all kinds of things and whatever. Like I could see that and be like, hey, that's a protest. And when they started breaking stuff and running through the halls and whatever, then I got muddled in my head a little bit, but I can see where like it's not the same thing as when, all these college campuses burning shit down and like, you know what I mean? Or, the Floyd riots burning shit down and literally taking people's livelihoods away. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
I
didn't
get it's
burn
not.
anything.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't watch it for 1 second. I didn't think these people are terrorists. These people are insurrectionists. I thought these fucking idiots. Yeah, that's also the good point. There's footage. They're just like walking around.
So
They're
that's
not like
Yeah, that's the thing I think I need to fix in my head. That's why I'm asking. That's like stormed,
right.
meaning to me, I saw it that day and I was like, oh shit, that's scary. To me, that looks scary. But
And why? The media fucking frames this in your head. I don't ever watch the news. And so the only footage I saw of all that was like the later on leaked footage of them just like walking around this guy in a fucking like whatever his headdress is,
yeah, yeah,
looking like
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
dipshit.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm like, these guys look harmless. Yeah, they're in the fucking Capitol, but I mean, God, we got people in California stealing shit from
Yeah.
stores every day and not getting in trouble. These people are protesting something they disagree with.
I
I
get how
don't
you
know.
can rank it on like a hurricane scale. Like that was a level 7 hurricane as compared to Jan 6 was maybe like a tropical storm or some shit.
If it was a 1 to 10 scale, I would definitely put that at a 5. Happy right in the middle. It wasn't super, it definitely wasn't legal.
Right.
Uh Maybe a 6. I would say I put it at a 6 because what they did was illegal. A 5 is you're not doing anything illegal, but it's aggressive. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like an aggressive protest, right? You're like riding the line. I would put the fucking George Floyd riots probably at like an 8. They didn't go around murdering the fuck out of people, but shut down shut down a whole fucking street, several
Yeah.
streets, fucked, just a lot of shit.
Well, and I
I
think
don't
that
know.
that's a really good perspective
Yeah, that
to
helps.
share because you also have seen videos back when the George Floyd riots were happening of business owners literally breaking down because like you guys were saying their livelihood is destroyed. Like there's nothing that they can do. And so the question is why are you going after people that it's not their fault? It's
This
literally not their fault, and you're blaming them or you're destroying their properties when it's not their fault.
You guys got to follow this guy on Instagram. His name is Real Andy No, ANDYNGO. And all he does is I'm pretty sure he's in the UK now. He like fled the US. He used to be in Portland, Oregon, and all of his journalism is around like exposing Antifa cells. And these people are the scariest motherfuckers ever. And we're like, people are freaking out about J6 rioters being terrorists. These guys not only look harmless, they're probably so fucking dumb. But like I just am shocked. How is Antifa not in the news? Like these people are like
Yeah,
legit killing people and terrorists. It's crazy.
they were the ones running around inciting all the George Floyd riots. Like they were the ones throwing the brick.
Worse. Yeah, that, but worse. They're the people that show up to protest with fucking gas masks and bulletproof vests and fucking mace, and they're like hurting people, like following people down the streets in Portland, like calling them fucking Zionist pig scum, fucking dirty Jews. Like they're fucking like intimidating you. It's crazy. Yeah, no, I don't think J6 was like again, a complete media scam. The media told everyone that these people are destroying democracy. They didn't destroy anything. And in fact, everyone on the left when Trump was elected embodied the phrase "not my president."
Yeah.
Explain to me what the difference is. They didn't get away with anything. They weren't off the hook. Everyone complained about election fraud. But they did that when Trump was elected, and everyone said, "Not my president." So what are you forgetting here? It's just
I know.
yeah, it's crazy. The Trump thing, the assassination. Now that they're saying Biden's probably going to step down, there's
I
mixed
saw
reports on
that.
that.
Yeah, I've seen both. I've seen that they're gonna use the COVID thing for him to step down, and I've seen he's not stepping down at all. I heard it's 'cause he can't what are they gonna do? Like, they have this war chest of, like, $30 million, and it can only go to Biden or Harris. So, what are they gonna do with that 30 million if they pick somebody other than one of those 2? I mean, Harris ain't winning.
Also, how do they think they're gonna? How are they gonna use any money? First off, how are they gonna pick someone? The people didn't pick them. You're just gonna pick them now? You just get to fucking decide who runs?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fucked. That's fucked.
Yeah.
If they this would never happen. But RFK is the only person I would vote for above Trump, and the only reason I would do it, and I'm gonna get hate for this, because he's said a lot of fucking weird shit lately, but also he's also been the only person to talk about all of the things that I think most Americans really care about that affect your day-to-day lives. When the only things Biden and Trump talk about are like the fucking fringe topics that, to my mind, you're the federal government. You should have no fucking say over this shit to begin with. Get your fucking hands out of the pot. RFK is the one talking about, like, in 10 years, 60% of single family homes are going to be owned by private equity. Like, I care about that. I care about,
Right.
Price of fucking groceries, just, shit that's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. Like, I care about what my kid's learning in school. I care about what, gas prices and all kinds of shit and money going places that it shouldn't go and whatnot. And it's impossible for anybody to do anything right now. Even buy a car. Like, a lot of people that are just want to be new car owners can't be because it's just fucking impossible to do it.
Going to the grocery store. The grocery store is ridiculous. You go into the store and you're just dropping money and you look in your cart and there's nothing in there.
Oh shit, 250 million? Damn.
I'm lucky that we're Costco members, but even then, I mean, we buy most of our meat 2 places. We buy like 100 pounds of beef like once every few months from a local farm, and it's lean and it's grass. It's 24/7 pasture raised. They do finish it with grain, but these are like amazing cows. It's like on a local. It's 2 people run the farm, man and a wife. And so we buy that. It's amazing. It's called Bravo Steaks. If any of you guys are in like the Charlotte or at North Carolina, South Carolina area, it's in Fort Lawn, South Carolina. Bravo Steaks. I'm not sponsored by them. I just really love them as people. So we buy there, and then we buy all of our other stuff for the most part at Costco. But yeah, it's expensive. We were actually, so last time I was on the show, we were talking about how we put an offer into the house and how it's a judicial sale. Someone came in, like I wrote a letter to the law office handling the judicial sale, and I think they picked our bid despite there being higher bids because the person came back way over what they needed to come over. They outbid us by over $50,000.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
So it struck me as like, I'm pissed that you didn't pick our bid and you picked a lower bid. Fuck you. No one else is going to have a chance of buying it. So, and then we got pre-approved for another, we just were shopping around at lenders, and we were looking closer. The first lender we talked to she just gave us the pre-approval of like, we got to pre-approve for 350,000. We had a 20% down payment, which is crazy. Like we've been working hard.
Yeah,
that's
awesome.
Yeah.
So we don't have PMI. And we didn't get, she was like, once we get, once your offer's accepted and we do all this other stuff, we can go over like the interest rate numbers, et cetera. And this other place we went to gave us a pre-approval, and with a 20% down payment, the interest, I guess because I'm a bank statement loan, because I own my own business, I'm not a W-2.
Right.
So I'm using, and my business is new. So I've been in business for 2 years. So last year's tax returns, tiny. This year's a little better, but not much. So bank statements, like how we had to go, it's an 8.75% interest rate. No, I can't buy. I'm not going to, that's would be stupid of me to even consider buying some fucking shithole. And it's not even that. The house of prices are just continuing to go up. The prices of houses are just continuing to go up. It's not.
And the quality of those houses are going down.
Oh my
Prices are going up, and the quality of those houses. I mean, we have for sale signs all around here, and you have some that are brand new and, done up. And I mean, even the price is ridiculous for that. But then you also have these properties that haven't been touched in probably 10 plus years. And they're asking for
It's like $850,000 for the house
for the
that you're gonna
lot.
have to put $850,000 into.
Or you're gonna have to literally tear this shit down
Yeah, tear down.
and then start over. So it's literally just for the lot. And most of these lots at that kind of price or whatever are like this big. There's
Yeah.
nothing to it.
It's
you
really
know?
not any better in Charlotte. I mean, I'm sure it's a different, New York's way more expensive to live, but still, it's like,
Yeah.
damn, what the fuck? It's so fucked.
Oh, thanks, dude. Love that picture too. Love that movie. That was a great fucking movie. That was an amazing movie.
And how about, like, did you see all the stuff Gavin Newsom passing that bill in California?
What did he just do? No, I've been
Yes, Taylor, I saw that bill.
go ahead.
Basically, you as a teacher, you're not allowed to notify parents. I don't know if you're not allowed to, or you're prohibited, or you don't have to. One of the two. If a child's transitioning, dude.
Yeah. No. See, and this is why, and that's why it's so I really hope that, because I saw the Amber Rose thing, right? Like, she's a complete liberal, and then now she's on Trump's side, and she spoke for Trump. She was getting so much conservative hate for it. And it's like, hey, we're trying to come out of the fog right now. We're all really trying to come out of the fog. And even if still there's a little kind of crazy liberal left in us, and our knee-jerk reaction sometimes is like, we're really trying to get out of that fog.
Yeah, I saw a reel. I don't know if I sent it to you. I'm just looking right now, where it was a woman that literally said that. She's like, you got to give us a little bit of time.
Give me a second.
You got to give us a little bit of time to understand and get out of. We've been doing this. We've been feeling this way. We've been supporting this for some of them. I think she was in her 50s or 60s or whatever, and she's like, I've been doing this and thinking this way for a very long time. You got to give us a second, because even if we're slightly over the line now, where like before we were all the way over here, and now we're slightly coming, like there's still things that are on the right that I'm like, I can't agree with that. I can't accept that.
What are those?
So getting involved with women in abortion, the abortion laws, go ahead.
I was going to ask, getting involved in what way? Do you think the government should have this law that every state abides by, or do you think it's a state's issue?
I'm learning more now, just from having conversations or whatever, that I think it's better if the states do it, right? Versus the federal.
That's how I feel. I feel
it's not better if you're a person who believes 100% like my body, my choice, which is fine. I'm not here to tell you that's wrong. It's bad in my opinion, because anytime you're giving the government control over another, you're giving the federal government. It's not just control. Like, you have to realize, when you give them an inch because they're in agreement with what you believe, they're taking a mile, and they're going to now agree with the other side for what they believe and take away another freedom of yours, and then another freedom. I feel
yeah, it's like they gave us gay marriage, and now they're chopping our kids' genitals off. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? What the fuck? I didn't sign up for that. I just wanted to be able to file taxes with my wife. That was it.
Right. But still, that shouldn't be, I don't know, my opinion, that shouldn't be elite. It's just not something the federal government should at all be involved in. But abortion is super gray to me. I'm very spiritual. I believe in God. I also believe that there are instances for sure where, to me, it's a tough topic. I'm not perfect, but there are an instant, like, we talked about this last time a little bit.
I think I missed it. So what you're saying is that it's better if the federal government doesn't get involved, because when the federal government starts to get involved, that's what we're feeling now. And that's the opinions that we're starting to have, is that if you rule one way, you're taking something else away
from other people.
So that's when the federal government gets involved, but it's not necessarily when the states get involved.
Well, and the other part is you have more control over your state policy. You have, every time it comes down a tier, you have more control. Like, I have more control over Mecklenburg County policy, school board policy, than I have a little less control over the state. And I have, like, at this point, we have no fucking control over the federal government other than the president, with all of this, like, administrative control agencies have. But it's just like, This, it's tough. It's, I don't know. I mean, I believe it's a state's issue, and if you are in a state that it's fucking abortion's banned 100%, shit out of luck. Maybe that's not the place for you to be. You got to go where it's right for you to be. And the other side of that, if you're in a state where it's like, you can fucking kill a baby when it comes out of the womb, and you don't like that, go to a different state.
Hey, I've always wanted to ask a dude this, because men and women don't normally have this conversation. Normally, it's like,
Mhm.
no, I'm a woman. You can't tell me what to do. Shut the fuck up and sit down. But like, when it comes to abortion, how do you feel about like the dad's rights? Like,
Oh,
do you
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been starting to think about that more and more, like more lately as I think about this topic. I'm just like, holy shit, what if you're a dad that really you're a good dude, you really want your kid, your girlfriend's pregnant, you would wanna take care of that kid and raise that kid and have that kid, but she's just like, "Nah, bro."
Well, one, I think where I start with that is if you're a guy and you want to have a child, you should probably be trying to have that kid with a girl who also wants to have a child, and then
Without
you're
like
and then
yeah,
you're
yeah.
chilling. Um, Beyond that, I do think it's pretty selfish of women to never even take it into consideration. Like, I don't ever, like you just said, I've never heard that asked. I've never heard someone ask, well, what do you think the father would think? Which is pretty crazy to me because, dude, yeah, I mean, it's not the father's not spreading his fucking vagina and having the child, but it's still like his kid. It's fucking half your fucking kid.
Mhm.
We're not we're not
Yeah,
animals where the dad runs away and it's only the mom's deal. Like, I want to be a fucking dad.
there's
So that's,
plenty of
yeah.
there's plenty of dudes out there, I think that we forget that there's plenty of guys out there that like they do care. And maybe the dad is more like situated as far as taking care of the kid and maybe it wasn't dad's fault. Maybe the dad didn't run away from the woman and the woman just started getting, whatever I don't know, whatever
Yeah.
it is. But there's got to be instances out there where dads really want their kid and the woman just
I
There's
think when it's coming from a place of both consenting adults making the decision to not be protected, either one, and they, consensually have sex and then get pregnant. What you're saying, babe, is that you feel like that the father should have a say in what's going on because they both made the choice together.
yeah, I'm just questioning
Mhm.
it because it's like no
Mhm.
one ever asked the dad. It just is solely and I get it, women I've been taught this for years. It's my body, my choice. Women rule, dads have no, say over, the kid, and they barely have say the kid
Riddle me
outside.
that.
D Reed, is it reasonable for the man to have a say if he is also financially respons That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking. Like, have we talked about this? Have we thought about this? Because now that I'm actually thinking about abortion and yeah, it's gray for sure, but in there lies the dad too. We forget about the dads. Olivia, that happened to my CrossFit partner. His
Girlfriend.
Oh, fucked.
got pregnant and she went and got an abortion. 9 years later, he's still fucked up. But see, as I'm saying, and we're not talking about it because it's just like men are bad, men suck, and like and it's like
Mhm.
it's not that case. And I think if you're two consenting adults that have sex and get pregnant, is there a world where dads have a say?
We have, yeah, this is also a good question. Well, and okay, Bernie Gannon, why is adoption so hard? Why do good parents have to go outside our country to find a child? Why is abortion the first response to unwanted pregnancy? That's I just think the whole concept of a family and a family structure and family values is fucking destroyed in America. It's destroyed. And someone else put in the comments, it's Chris Beesterfield. He said, "What
Or
parts of town are abortion clinics in? Low income, people of color neighborhoods." I don't know. I would imagine I've heard that a lot. I
me
don't know
too.
how true that is. I've heard that a lot. I mean, there's a lot of bad shit out there about the history of Planned Parenthood and some of their abortion clinics.
I've heard that too. I hear there's a lot of, black politicians or whatever that say that, they've been killing black people for years and that's, abortion clinics and whatever. That's what they were designed for. That's what they're there for. Again, I don't know if that's true. That's just a narrative that's out there. But yeah, I don't get it either. I don't know. and I don't know why it's so hard to this is probably the first time that I'll say it publicly, but I've been thinking about it since I've been thinking about the abortion topic, but it is killing a baby. You
Yeah.
are killing a baby.
Literally.
And also states' rights, I'm not in your shoes. I'm not obviously, if my wife was pregnant and it was going to kill her, please save my wife.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to say that, but and she would probably say, "Please save the baby," and I'm gonna say, "Please save my wife." But it just it's a gray area, but it's worth talking about.
Yeah, and
Something too, or whatever. I forget where it was, but there was a bunch of women talking about that very situation where now because what we're talking about is that when you throw all of these rights and want all of these restrictions on certain things and the federal government gets involved, then the laws become so strict that there's no fluctuation. There's no individual basis or situation that it's like a blanket statement. This is how it is. These
yeah.
women were talking about how they were pregnant, and most of them, it took a very long time to get pregnant. And they got to a certain point and the baby died. Like the baby just died on its own in the womb and whatever. And these hospitals forced these women to keep these babies until they were so ill that they were breaths away from dying.
So there's two sides to this.
save
That's all she's saying.
Yeah, to save
Right.
the mother, because they checked all the boxes, they had all the doctors look, they took all the tests to prove that there is no baby anymore. Like the baby is gone, and they still made these women like 1 or 2 breaths away from dying before they stepped in to intervene. And I think that what you're saying, Taylor, is that, if I'm understanding, is that we got to understand that there's multiple sides to certain things, to most things, and if we get the government too much involved, everybody's going to lose everything. Nobody's going to have a right for anything, and it takes away the power of choice.
Well, when did in this topic specifically, probably requires a lot of education on it to be able to confidently say, hey, this is when it's not okay, this is when it's okay. So for me to be the fucking asshole that says I'm not going to educate myself, I'm just going to say it's not okay, government, you take care of it. Fuck you. If you want to be an abortion clinic, if you want to be a doctor and that's one of your areas of practice, you need to have the fucking intellect and common sense and level of nuance to be able to have a conversation with people, understand the specific situation, and to make a judgment call. That's why you become a fucking doctor. If you're a human being, I mean, it's on the other side of that. Like people, we just need to be, I don't know, we need more education around things like this. It's not black or white. Like there are places for it for sure, and there are also clearly ways that it has been fucking crazy abused. It's fucking
Okay, I know you got to get out of here with and go. I know you guys are traveling or whatever, but a couple more questions. One,
sure.
is the Trump photo with him standing with his fist raised and the blood down his face and the ketchup packet and whatever. I know I'm just fucking with Hiller at this point because I know that he likes to stir the pot. But is that going to go down as one of the most iconic photos ever? I see it being just yeah.
You think it's iconic?
Yeah, I think it's iconic. I think it's just gonna go down and him being just remembered for fucking not getting shot and not dying.
It will. I for sure think it is, and a lot of people will think so. When I saw it, I thought it was a little like, Jesus, dude, what are you doing? Like that's kind of, and I will give 100% disclosure. I'm fucking 100% voting for Donald Trump. And what I like most about it's the whole fuck you of it is what I like most about it. I also think that picture is a little like, I don't know, just him mouthing the word fight. It didn't even look like he was yelling it, but he was like purposely just like mouthing it for the cameras.
That's hysterical. I thought he was saying fuck, and I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Dude, he was like,
Oh, okay.
Like he didn't even say it. I'm like, dude, you are on a level, bro.
Well, did you see him walk into the RNC with all the people that had stuff on their ears too, and it looked like their maxi pads?
He's a fucking pimp. Like he is for sure a fucking showman. God, like he is. I mean, look, he looked like he was fucking like walking down the fucking,
Didn't he walk out to 50 Cent or something like that?
dude, he is
50 Cent put him on his.
Yeah, he's the GOAT. He's a fucking GOAT. And then when they tried to compare him to like Biden getting over COVID and being able to barely walk down a flight of stairs.
Dude, I was smacked the fuck
I was
out
like,
of her for saying that.
What the fuck? That is not getting shot and surviving COVID
Yeah.
and walking down a flight of stairs is the same thing.
I think he should have, if he was going to go that over the top, and maybe he did just the right amount. But Chris Beasterfield put in the comments, you would do the fucking same, Taylor. I would fucking do that.
Yeah.
That's what I would fucking do. I don't know. If I were him, at least then it's like, damn. I don't know. I also sense that he's probably trying to moderate himself a little bit, which is probably good. I think he probably looks at his last term and is like, damn, I was a bit too inflammatory. I could have accomplished a lot more had I been more in control of what I said.
Yeah. No, I
So
think he did
maybe-
a great job now.
Yeah.
With it.
Well, you know, who knows? Who knows? I'm scared that Biden will pull out. They'll put somebody in that everyone's going to frenzy over voting for, and then we're going to be fucked because no one actually voted for that candidate.
I don't think so because no one even the most liberal people I know here, if they did it and they put Gavin Newsom in there, they can't fathom having Gavin Newsom as president because of what's going on in California. So
But what if it were Michelle Obama? What if it were Kamala Harris?
They're gonna put Big Mike in there? I don't know.
Dude, I mean, she would fucking beat the shit out of Trump in a vote, I think.
Nah, man. I don't think she has the following that you think she does.
Really?
Not crazy like that. And especially like who the fuck are they gonna put her with? You put her with Kamala Harris? No fucking way.
They would be
Like there's no way. There cannot be two vaginas in the White House. It's too much. It's too much estrogen. It just can't. 10 to the left. Yeah, man. Big Mike. I mean, I love her. She's pimp, but like, not as a president. No, sorry.
Does she? That also strikes me as like almost doing like a third term for. I don't know. I could just see it happening. She has said that she won't do it. I don't think that it would be. I feel like if Biden dropped out, Kamala would be completely off the ticket. I don't think they would keep her, but I could see them trying to plug in Michelle Obama.
Would she be the only one that could do it without having that big ass Bernie Gannon told me $250 million war chest?
Dude, I don't know why. I just feel in my gut that if she were on the ticket, everyone would vote for her. Everyone who's on the fence. Well, maybe not even this. Trump would probably still get every vote that he was going to get. But I think everyone who was just so like
not they were gonna vote. They were just gonna.
They would go out and vote.
Don't even put that in the atmosphere, D. Reed. That is a horrible thing to say out loud. Stop it.
Oh well, yeah, Hillary scares me more than anyone.
Oh my god,
she's just a scary person. But
she is.
I don't know anything about Michelle Obama. I just worry that like we have already gone so far to the edge of just like it's now like. To think about this, Bryson said this to me the other day. If you fucking wave the American flag and you say you're proud to be an American, everyone knows who you're going to vote for, and a lot of people will be like, "Oh, you're racist."
Oh, the minute they see the flag, it's at this point, it's like I don't give a fuck.
But you know what's interesting to me, and I
so
don't know
annoying.
if we didn't talk about this on our 4th of July or whatever. The very people that say that the American flag is racist or anything like that are the very people that still come out to events like that and wear the American flag.
Yeah.
So
like they're the people with the pants,
with the pants or with the head to toe, or they're celebrating with everybody else, you know, and that was something that really shifted for me because through all of this change of thought that I've been having, before when I would see the American flag, I was like, well, I can't support that because they're against my community. My father is a Marine. He's a vet, Vietnam vet. Like I've grown up with knowing the sacrifices that my father has given and many other people that have given that sacrifice, you know, and I wasn't able to support that and be proud of that and also be gay because it was one.
That's what they tell
other.
you. You can't do both. You can't be gay and support America.
Which is ridiculous because, I mean, the American flag is not even like, I don't know. I wish the first thing people thought when they saw it wasn't, oh, racist or military. Like, how about just like, this is one of the most diverse places on earth. And it's a place where you come with nothing and can have everything. It's
Mhm.
the land of fucking opportunity. There's no other place on earth that has as much opportunity here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Does not fucking exist. That's what America is. So why is that not the general consensus of the feeling when you see the American flag? That's what it should be. It should be, holy fuck, anyone can come here and succeed.
Mhm.
Jonathan Ortega, I'm Mexican and support the flag. Is that the same? I don't know what hey, listen, there's a bunch of minorities. I don't know what your minority says. My minority says that you can't be gay and support the flag. Um, I I don't know. I mean, I have no idea, but it would go along the same lines, I guess.
What I also think about is, you said something earlier about like having kids changed everything for you. I see why that should be the case. Yet there are people who are like allowing their kids free reign to transition, even encouraging it, and it's just like I was such a fucking tough kid to raise, because like if I didn't get what I wanted, I was freaking out. I mean, I was just like, I had like this addict. I was like, every cell in my body was a fucking drug addict from the moment I was born. And if I didn't have what I needed when I needed it, like it was fucking wreckage. And like that's how, I mean, some kids are like that. How are you as a parent? I mean, it's the same thing. Basically, this kid saying, I need to be a different gender and you're going to make this happen. But like, you're a fucking kid. You don't know fucking shit. How are parents not like,
The famous line that my grandparents always gave me was like, "Oh, you thought this was a discussion? It's not a discussion. You're going to go do that." Like,
Mhm.
there's no, "Oh, you thought that was a question? I wasn't asking a question." Like, you're gonna go do that.
But aren't we supposed to parent our kids to teach them that you don't get
Everything
everything
you
that you
want.
want? Like,
right? You
yes,
shouldn't.
yes, our children are meant to challenge us, but aren't we meant to challenge them back? Aren't we supposed to be raising men and women to be adults in this world and realize that not everybody's going to like you and realize that not everybody's going to agree with you and that you don't get everything that you want just because you say you want it? Like, aren't isn't that our job as parents? Or
Yeah,
does that change?
and also the rate of like kids who are like sexually curious about anything, by the way, and not even like before puberty. Like I fucking wore my sister's bra. I'm not even fucking ashamed to say that. Like, what if I had a parent that was like, "Oh, do you want to be a girl?" I'm like, "Yeah, I want titties."
Mhm.
Boom, trans, you're
Yes.
fucked,
Yeah, I
dude.
know.
Yeah.
It's
Can you
crazy.
imagine that?
They don't, but I
But that's
mean,
like the tomboy too. Like we've had that conversation too, and it's possible. Like if we were growing up now, that just being a tomboy running around with the boys in gym class and just wanting to be a member of the team wouldn't be the same. All of a sudden, it would be, oh, you must be somebody else, and that's why.
they use those trigger words too. Like they scare parents. I know you asked before, Taylor, but they're scaring these parents into thinking like if you don't give them a sex change or whatever, you're gonna end up with a. Do you want a dead daughter or an alive son? Do you want a dead son or an alive daughter? So like
And they're also
these
making
parents
laws,
believe it
and they're also making laws to scare
to
parents
support
too,
it.
that if you do not affirm your child from the minute that they say that they believe that they're the opposite sex or whatever, that they're being taken away from families.
Yeah, that
So, I
scares
mean,
the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
that's for me, and that's when I started to have a voice on this topic, because I was very like, I don't want to talk about this shit publicly. Like, you can't talk about this kind of shit. But when it came to that, where they were making laws where my rights could be taken away, what I'm saying as a parent, please stop, because I'm a really good fucking mom. We're really good fucking moms, and the more
Yeah.
you scream, the more my rights are going to be taken away. I'm not asking for your rights to be taken away. Stop asking for mine to be taken away.
Right. And it's
You
not
know?
even like, again, the fact that the government has any control over this is wild.
That's what they want, though.
Wildly un-American, wildly
I do
fucking
I do believe
tyrannical.
they want our kids. Like I do believe that they want control of our kids. I don't know what, but there's been enough lately now that I'm like, why are kids even a topic right now? Why are you even
And
talking about that?
yeah,
Like,
and but did you see Sousa's post about public schools
oh
and all the
no,
comments on it? Oh man,
you
you got
what?
to go to Sousa's. Sousa posted a reel, and the comments on it are crazy liberal, like crazy progressive, which was nuts. I'm like, how did all these fucking bots like come to your page? But it's basically on like, privates like the government shouldn't have a monopoly on our school system and what we're teaching kids. That's crazy. It all scares me. I just want to like educate our kids when we have them as much as possible. I want them to see everything that I see appropriately, obviously, and like come up from a really young age. And when they ask a question, I don't want them just to be like, shut up, listen. I want to explain things to them so that they have a fucking brain to think with. I feel like the best thing we can do, I'm not a parent yet, but I would think the best thing that I could do as a parent is give my kid the tools and the education and the intuition, the critical thinking skills to say, why are they telling me to do that? Should I do that? You know what I mean? I don't want to create a fucking sir, yes, sir. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
At least to be able to critically think for yourself, because it just, they want you to just whatever group you're in, buy into whatever that group believes. Don't question it. Keep marching and whatnot. And like to get out of that haze is very, very tough. It's like I can be gay and also think, you know what, like chopping kids' genitalia off is not a way to go. Like,
Yeah, when people and then they have that little fucking moral high ground they stand on. I'm like, you're the one fucking cutting a kid's fucking shit off.
yeah.
You are what moral high ground are you on?
How do you not see how wrong that is? Like, it's so wrong.
It's just generation of people that are just fucked up.
Yeah, it's weird.
And it's also the idea that you can only believe that it's one way. I see a lot of reels and I've seen and heard stories about detransitioners and kids that were literally influenced by the school to be trans. It had nothing other, and like they never said anything. This one girl was a tomboy, like we were just saying, and she just liked to do boy shit. She wasn't trying to be a boy, but it was the school that it like pushed her to tell her that she was wrong, to hate herself, to think that she's worthless, that the only way that she's ever going to love herself is if she transitions. So all I'm saying is that if you want us to see one side, I'm also going to go look and listen to the other side too, and hear more times than not that detransitioners just wish they had more time before they made the decision. And that's all I'm saying too. You want to believe what you want to believe, that's fine, but just slow down.
Parents have natural authority over their children. Government wants legal authority over the parents. Yeah, I see that for sure. I see that. All right, I think we've established that Trump is the GOAT, that we have to keep our eyes and ears open. And like I said, I haven't taken any liberals off my page because I want to see what they're saying. And I haven't taken, I have conservatives on my page because I want to see what they're saying. But right now, dude, like it's Trump all the way for us. I mean, this will be the first time I just go down the ballot and just check fucking red at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna vote for Trump for sure. I feel like we are at like full scale ideological warfare, and it's like, there are definitely portions of the right that are way too right. Yeah, and not even right. I wouldn't even call them right. They're just fucking
they're nuts.
Right, but there's also I mean, it's just like we need America back. That's the fucking shit. We need America back
for sure. Dude, thank you so much. And I know Coffee Pods and Wads left, but he was like, "Oh, this is hour 12 of Taylor's Whirlwind Media Tour."
My ass beat first by a fucking fuck me.
Banana hammock. Some of the names of these guys that you're giving them, Seabass was crazy, bro.
That was Sean Sweeney.
Oh no, the one before him that you said that was at the pool with the kids and had no second wall to turn.
Right. The guy. Yeah, the kids guy.
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit.
They were like, he just does a flip kick off the kids and comes back to the other side. It was so fire.
That's funny.
But yeah, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Have an awesome time at the games. Hey, are you gonna do that like road trip Kill Taylor thing?
We don't know. We're still waiting on media credentials approved. So if we get them approved, we're going. If we don't get them approved, I'm probably not gonna go.
All right, hold on. What is this now? Hello, caller.
Hello. Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up?
Jet.
Oh, hey, Jet.
What up? My name's Mike.
Oh, no.
Hello?
Who is this?
Yeah, who's this?
No. This is Michael Lionheart.
Oh,
okay. What's up, dude?
What's going on, guys? Hope you're having a lovely day. Listen, the old Trump, as we know and love, is sadly gone. He's not coming back. We're not going to be able to get him. But you know what? The future's looking bright. We have Nicholas J. Fuentes over on America First. Nicholas J. Fuentes, he's the future.
Okay.
He is
Future of what?
I'm sorry?
The future of what?
The future of America.
So he's how old is he? Is he just some fucking
Future of
career
America.
politician?
What's
No.
happening right now?
He's him. I mean, this is Nicholas J. Fuentes, America First.
But what is that?
He's all we have.
What are you talking about, dude?
Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about.
I like Trump most because he's not a career
Yeah,
politician.
Okay.
So I'm worried that the guy you're talking about is
Well,
he
that
just a
Trump's gone,
politician
dude.
or?
I'm sorry to tell you, but that Trump's long gone, man. The Jews got him. The Jews got him.
The Jews got
Sorry.
what?
What?
The Jews got him. The Jews got him.
Okay,
who?
got him to do what? Why is
The
he not the
Jews got
same?
Trump.
Oh, Nick Fuentes. Let's see. Let's take a look. Oh, you are way far right, huh, bro?
No. See, that's all fake news. That's all fake news.
Oh.
That's all fake news. I'm telling you right now. He's a good guy. Nicholas J. Fuentes is a good guy.
Okay, bro.
I
Listen,
know him.
all right, that's awesome. Hey, listen, we were
You
just
sound
about
fucking retarded. Sorry,
to, we were
bro.
just about to say goodnight. So
I sound retarded. You sound like a faggot.
Whoa.
You
yo,
sound like a faggot. Yeah.
and we're good. That's fire.
Oh
Like,
boy.
here we go. Yo, we had a troll last time, and
Well,
I
we
guess
should have
we got
left him
trolled.
on. I mean,
I'm good with
I
that
started
word.
the name calling, man. Oh, I wish.
Man, I just got this shit to be able to be monetized, and this month, and he's gonna call and say some words that are gonna get me demonetized. I just got here, bro.
You'll
Let
be
me
fine. Sevon says 100 times worst once a week on his show.
Okay.
You'll be cool. Chase goes classic. Hey, that turned into a Halo. That turned into a Halo live chat.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Oh my
seriously.
God. I'm sorry for starting that, but I was just like, wow, this guy.
Well, I was like, where are we going? And then something about, and I was like, okay, now we're getting into. I was trying to have a normal conversation, but okay, that's fine. We're gonna get these sometimes. It's all good.
You were doing. You were trying to de-escalate. I was on full.
You were on escalate.
We're
Yeah.
like, let's go. Let's go.
Sorry. Wow.
No, you're
it's
good.
all
You're
good.
fine.
When he said the Jews got him, I was like, dude, we are on some shit. What? What is this guy talking about?
How did he find us? It's like that Noodles dude. It probably is Noodles.
I don't know. I would imagine that probably for every 1 in 100 people, there's somebody.
You want to try again? There's another one.
Oh, Sevon's calling me. Should I pick up and put him on? Hold on. Let's see.
Hey, what's up?
Hold on.
What's up?
Oh, I have a call. You want 7? What do you want? Hold on. What's up, dude?
What's up?
Yeah, give me 1 sec. Who's that?
Who's that douchebag?
I don't know.
No
Who is
idea.
that douchebag?
My God, Lionheart, or like cat piss to me.
Oh, I don't. Oh, hey, is it Birch?
Yeah, it's Birch.
Oh,
Up,
thank
Birch.
you, Papa. Thank you.
Birch.
I love you.
Tied up the
My-
phone lines.
Look, my whole like temperature just went down. Thank you. I appreciate you for my temperature just went. Hold on, we're gonna get Sevon for 2 seconds. Hold on. Go ahead. What?
Sevon, we're live on Glinton, and a guy just called in talking about, what was it? Michael J. Fuentes was the guy's name.
Oh,
Yep.
Some
yeah.
America First politician. I was like, this guy sounds like a career politician. He sounds whack. And the guy's like, no, the Jews got Trump. The Jews got Trump. And I was like, dude, you sound retarded. And he goes, you sound like a faggot. He just fucking railed me.
Dude.
It's crazy. Really? Live on the air? You got to
Yeah,
go
live.
back and watch, bro.
Hey, did you see the video I sent you?
Should I pull it up and play it on the show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ask Garrett and Colleen if they think it's real. Like, was the guy a tranny? The guy who shot Trump?
Okay, I'll pull it up. I started to play it.
All right.
I started to play it a couple times, and I was like, "Ooh, the volume's not going down," because I wanted to see what you sent me. All right, I'm gonna pull this up, guys. Do you mind?
No, not at all. Go for it.
Okay. Let's see if it comes up.
Because I started watching some of the podcast, and I was doing. I did 300 lunges with a 12-pound vest.
Wow. Look at you, dude. Okay, I'm gonna share screen. And okay, here we go. All right, I'm gonna call you when I'm off.
Okay, you don't have to play the whole thing. Just play some of it, and I'll listen on the air. I'll put on the podcast.
Dude
All right,
definitely
see ya.
used the hard F. Yeah, he sure did.
It wasn't like, oh, you're a fag. It wasn't like, it wasn't.
Yo.
He was like,
He used the hard
Shit.
OT, bro. Hard OT.
when I hear people say it like that, I imagine it's spelled Fagit. It's like so, like, damn, dude, you were.
All right, hold on. Before you play it, Papa Birch, you still there?
I'm still here.
Okay,
Awesome.
we're about to get into a tranny video that Sevon sent us. So, do you want to stay on the phone or do you want to?
Yeah.
Well, I can't see it when I'm on the phone because I had y'all on my phone. So,
Okay. Well,
but
thank
anyways,
you.
I just want to.
Yeah, thank you for
I just want to
de-escalating
call
that.
in.
We
Love you.
appreciate
We love you.
Love you.
That's my fault.
Love you.
That's-
Great job, Taylor.
Oh, thanks. I got my butt beat, and I got the hard F used on their show. That's 100%. That's 100% my fault. Oh, wow, dude.
Oh, damn.
Anyways,
All
okay,
right. Bye, Papa.
Later, guys.
let's see. I think I gotta restart this. I don't know how to restart it. Does it just play through? Which video is this? Any tips, guys? I don't know. what I'm doing here.
Look, you got me. I usually have them like right. Just let it go or play some of it just so we can hear it. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah,
This is the image of Thomas
Can you guys
Matthew
hear
Crooks
this?
that every mainstream media outlet has shown you. He was 16 years old in this photo. This is a current photo of how he looked when he tried to assassinate President Trump. I wonder why they are hiding his current image from us.
What I told y'all. I told y'all. That's what I told y'all. He was one of them weird ones. I freaking knew it. Everybody said nowadays he's a Republican. He doesn't look like it. I'm telling you right now. I knew exactly what the hell he looked like. I knew it. And the one thing the LGBTQ plus and the rest of the numbers and letters, they're not gonna atone for this one. Because I guarantee that boy's transgender. I guarantee. You see that chuck around his neck, long hair, and makeup on his face. I guarantee he identified as a he, she.
All right, I'm gonna mute him now.
Says something.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, it says the first comment though, the 4chan forum this pic was found on doesn't have any proof of the pic's origins and brag about spreading misinformation. The pic is fake.
I don't. It's hard for me to trust some of this shit sometimes.
It's so easy to make an image like that. It's so easy to.
I gotta pull up one more thing. Can I pull up Can I pull up one more picture? And it's the one of him shot. Because we just have to compare, or is that too far?
No, go ahead.
All right, this is gonna get crazy.
not
Someone
real.
sent this to me.
Oh man, if that is real, I mean, I guess it wouldn't shock me.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go to.
I saw that video somewhere else too on someone else's page that I know.
Oh wait, you have a picture of him after they shot him?
Yeah, this is the.
Oh, I don't know. Will it take down the thing? Will it take down this?
Is it really
episode?
gory? Is it like?
Let's. I don't even know if you can tell. Anyways, I'll show it on my phone. That way you don't bring it up on the thing. I don't know. I'll
Okay.
just briefly show it. It's that picture. The picture of him laying down. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That one. He does not have a nose piercing that I can see in that picture. Maybe he took it out. I don't know.
I haven't seen. Wait.
He has full long hair in that picture. That's for sure.
They've shown. I've seen a couple pictures of him with long hair, and I don't know. I definitely when they were like, "Yo, he's registered Republican." Is it gory? Yeah. Well, I don't know, dude. I'm not trying to see.
Taylor's not the right person. Shut up.
I have seen him with long hair, but then the picture that they keep putting up of him is with
The
short
short hair.
hair.
It's from when he was younger, 100%. I believe that part. I don't know, man. I could see that being. Look, the media. That's the thing. The media. Imagine when Kennedy was assassinated. How many media outlets there were, and where you got your information. They could control everything everyone thought. It's a lot harder for them to do that now. But they sure as fuck try.
I haven't seen anything about it. They haven't come out with. I've read as much as I could about why he did it or what they found, and the only thing that the Post came out with yesterday was that he was definitely troubled 5 years ago and made some threat against his school. So, I mean, I guess it wouldn't surprise me if it does come out that he was trans or he identified in a certain way or whatever. But I don't know if I believe that video just because it's so easy to do now.
If you want to see that picture of him shot, it's on O'Keefe Media Group. Fuck, what's his name? Fucking O'Keefe, not Games O'Keefe.
I know.
Fuck, Project Veritas O'Keefe.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, why am I forgetting?
He's not
this
even
dude's
part of
name?
Project Veritas anymore, is he?
No, they ousted him.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
James O'Keefe. Fuck.
James.
Here we go. He does some crazy shit.
I guess I don't know if the video is real, but I guess I would say that it would not surprise me if he did have some sort of gender identity issue.
But right, that's crazy that this guy tried to shoot the fucking president, and the only picture going around is one from like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
But then when you saw the pictures of him, like when he was laying on the roof, or you saw the video of him like getting positioned on the roof, I thought he had long hair.
Oh, he does. He has all that long hair. Yeah.
Okay,
the
that's what I
picture where
thought.
he's shot, it's long ass hair. And when the one where he's looking over his shoulder, there's like they took a picture from above him. I don't know how they got that shot. He also has long hair. The dude looks like he could 100% be a tranny. He looks
I wouldn't be surprised if he was.
He looks like a freaky little boy.
I just need them to come out with whatever like was on his computer, his Instagram. But they probably won't tell us. They didn't tell us what that school shooter, that she was trans to
Doesn't fit the narrative.
And her fucking manifesto never came out. And I was waiting for that one too when she shot up the Catholic school or whatever it was. And they never came out with that either. So I don't know. What they're doing to kids right now is just fucking ridiculous. Yeah. All right, Kenneth the Lap, last question. We're out of here. We gotta you think it was more an attempt to kill Trump or unaliving by police?
100% an attempt to kill Trump.
Yeah.
You just run straight at a cop with a gun and open fire if you want to kill yourself by death by police. You don't fucking climb on a roof. And dude, if Trump hadn't turned his head, you've seen that video where it's like the fucking bullet's path is like shoo, and then he turns his head and it's like right through the ear. That's crazy.
Yeah. And also too, the whole bullet thing about it, not like the bullet not exploding. There's explanation for that too, I guess, is that the bullet actually has to hit something of mass, and like cartilage in your ear is not going to make the bullet like go into shrapnel.
Right.
So there's that too. I don't know.
He's back. He's back, baby. Hey, last time he was in the comments and I was on the show, I gave him a spanking. I can't forget the one-liner I used. Was that this show?
No. This was
it was
the first one. Or
I think
it was the first show we did.
Yeah, I think so.
Show.
I don't remember the first liner, but when I said it, I was the most proud I'd ever been of myself in my entire life. John, you're a good guy.
I'm not looking. I don't want to see your browser history either, but that was amazing. All right, guys. We have kept the man long enough. He's had a long day. We appreciate you so much. Sevan, please try to figure out if he was trans or not. I would love to talk about it at a later date. Everybody else, thanks for hanging out. I would remember a spanking. Oh, and he gave you kissy face.
Or you've had too many of them that you don't remember. He's desensitized a little bit. It's probably what it is. All right.
On that note.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.
We love you. Appreciate you.
Goodbye.
Especially after that hard F. I'm good.
Oh my God.